So I have just seen the 2008 short film Treevenge, and it came very highly recommended. There are some sick people in this world. Before I get into that, let me remind you all, of course, that for every 1,000 subscribers I get, I purchase a bracelet from the company 4Ocean, and 4Ocean then pulls a pound of trash out of the Big Blue or off of our coastlines. So, just in case you wondered how I felt about the environment. So, Treevenge is the story of a group of Christmas trees that are harvested by foul-mouthed, dark-souled lumberjacks. And then the trees get upset that they were harvested and decide to turn on humanity. We'd still outnumber them, Just saying. Now, because it's the ones that have been cut out of the ground. Now, on the one hand, I actually dislike the premise of this because there's no disclaimer stating that Christmas trees are actually good for the environment. And why do we say that? Well, because people grow trees specifically for the purpose of them being used as Christmas trees. So these trees sequester carbon and, stop global warming. So if we had Christmas year round and you had to keep buying trees, it would actually motivate people to grow trees. It's a good thing. But this movie is technically well done. The trees, their personalities, how they move and attack, very effective. It's just that at the end there, the subject matter, it's like, this is listed as a comedy. And of course, a toddler's head being crushed by a Christmas tree. That's funny, right? No, it's not. It's really not. Violence against our pets is not funny either. Okay. Now, nothing is off limits if done well, but I just don't feel that was done well. And I don't know if there is. It's like, okay, Boondock Saints had violence against a pet. Okay. And it was accidental. And it shocked you. It was actually kind of funny. But this movie was not funny in the least. And it's one of those things is that, yes, technically this is a really well-made film. Jason Eisner is one hell of a director. But, if you would sort of cut out these particular scenes which were over the top, it would have been a good movie to me. It's just, I can't get behind a comedy where, there's violence against children and pets. It's one of those things that there is an unspoken morality amongst horror movie monsters. And it's just one of those things. It's like Jason Voorhees, there's a scene where it's like, oh, did he kill the dog? No, he didn't. Because he's not that kind of evil. That's Freddy Krueger kind of evil. So these trees are Freddy Krueger kind of evil. They'll kill your parakeet. And whereas, yes, I understand the outlandishness should kind of take away from the gross out factor, it doesn't. I'm still a person, and, you know, these things still bother me. So yeah, Treevenge, I mean, this isn't only if you're a fan of the genre. And by genre, I mean ultra-violence against those who cannot fight back. I mean, this, it feels, it kind of feels like it's would be on the par with sort of the ultra-violent Japanese horror films. Because those things are just like, ooh. You know, like Audition. Audition is known for being one of the most ridiculously gory, upsetting films ever made. Although, if I had the option, I've never seen Audition. I'm familiar with the plot. If I had the option of watching Audition or this movie 3 times, I'd watch Audition. Because, you know, just that particular subject matter, it's kind of close to home for me. I don't like violence against certain parties that can't fight back. I don't like it when the monster is totally invincible, because then what's the point? But, you know, so again, if you're a group of drunk psychopaths, this is probably your movie. But you know, for example, my brother loves horror films. He would hate this. I can tell you right now, he would hate this. He would not be able to deal with this movie. He would shut it off and not finish watching it. It would bother him that much. Anyway, so there you are. Watch if you're a fan of the genre. And again, my kitty wants something. But that's not necessarily a bad review. This guy probably wanted to make a movie that was for sicko horror fans. But that's just my opinion. And you can disagree with me if you want. I'm Richard.
Greetings, Americans. I am Borgoff. Just Borgoff, regular blue Borgoff, not stealth Borgoff, not can't see the blood of my enemies Borgoff, just Borgoff, reminding you to like and subscribe to this video, or I shall use ancient Russian chokehold on you. We'll make your toes pop. Then I will eat them, because in Russia there's not much food. Comment and like this video. And you can see more of me on Absurd TV!